Today we are going to talk about celebrity and princess. I am not mad, I am not cranky, but I am very passionate. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Tuesday. It is August 27th of 24. Yesterday and last night at our live, I told you I was going to talk all about dining on cruise ships today, but you know what? That's just going to have to wait until tomorrow, because today we are going to talk about two very important topics, and one is with celebrity and one is with princess. So let's talk about princess first, because here we are. You know, probably, if you have been following along here, that we're going on the Love Boat Cruise. We have a group going on the Love Boat Cruise, and I have really been struggling to be able to get a time for a meet and greet with the onboard services department. And I love to take groups on Princess. I love to go on Princess. However, this time it's just killing me. And here's the situation. So been asking ever since final payment date. That's when you start asking for what you want. Do you want a venue for a meet and greet? Your dining times, everything to do with that. So just at the end of last week, I think it was Friday, we got a meet and greet time assigned of 11 a.m. in the casino. I wrote back and I said, that's not acceptable. Could I please have another time? And I asked for the day after embarkation, which is where I've been and asking for. And I once again asked for that. And of course, I'm not hearing back. We have a Let's Go family member who actually wields much more power than anything I might be perceived to have. And he also has sent emails with no reply. And so here we are 3 days before embarkation, according to the app, and I don't have a decent meet and greet time. That 11 a.m. in the casino is not acceptable. On the app, on our boarding pass, it shows that our check-in time for this cruise is between 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. And I know, so not all of our guests are going to be on board at 11 a.m. I don't even know if I'm going to be on board at 11 a.m. to be quite frank. And even if we were all there, like, what do? Seat people like as slot machines? I don't know. So I just wanted to tell you this, a few reasons. First of all, I wish we could have better help with this, and I'm hoping that down the road they get their act together with their onboard services team. But then also, I want to make sure that everybody who is going with me knows that I'm doing my best to provide the best experience possible for our group get-togethers. We've got dinner every evening, and I'm really very much looking forward to that. We'll be out and about otherwise with our schedule of events, going to different things on the ship together, as anybody that wants. But also, the meet and greet is a really big deal to me because it's really supposed to actually be a meet and greet. It gives me the lovely opportunity to meet all of you. You get to meet each other as much as you would like, visit with each other, pick up your schedule of events. Your shirt, we've got a cute little thing for you to have on if you want to be identifiable while you're on the cruise to other Let's Go family members. Just something really fun we've never done before. And so it's a big deal to me to have a really nice kickoff together. And so I'll keep you posted if anything else happens, but know that I love you, I respect you, and I'm really grateful that you're coming with us. So just wanted to lay that out there today. Now, onward, we're going to talk about celebrity for just a minute. If you've been following along here, I've got 2 cruises booked on celebrity coming up. We're going on the Silhouette in October to the Mediterranean, and then Dream Vacations conference, their national conference they have every year, is on the Ascent in November. So I'm going to that. And as a result of some interactions that I've had with celebrity the last couple of days, I'm not dying to book another celebrity cruise. I've learned in my life never to say never, because you don't know what's going to change. But as how things sit right now, with how they are treating, I would say, what they're doing with their guests as far as some of their policies go, as well as their travel agents with customer service on the phone, I really feel like it's not the cruise line for me as a guest. I'm delighted if you want to go on a celebrity cruise. Of course, I'm delighted to book it for you. I'm delighted to work with them. But let me tell you what happened today that really makes me question what's going on with Celebrity, the same way that when they announced that they were actually charging more than double for guests who are sailing solo, they pulled it back and said, oh, we won't do that. They actually have a lot of their cruises that are still priced at more than double if someone is sailing solo, just so you know. Well, I've got a guest and they have a cruise booked with Celebrity. They found another one to go on with friends. And so they went ahead and made that booking. And when I visited with them, because they had a non-refundable deposit on the first one, I said, I'm a little bit worried about that. And she says, nope. On the invoice that Celebrity sends out, indeed, it says that a change fee of $100 per guest will apply for a ship or sail date change. And so I can see she's like, we're going to have to, lose that $200 because there's two of them on the booking, but we'll still be able to use the other, because the whole sentence reads, the minimum deposit for this reservation is non-refundable. A change fee of $100 per guest will apply for ship or sail date changes. Now, as a travel agent, I know that they really want you to keep the same booking and make those changes and charge you the $100 per person as they make those changes. But it doesn't say this here for sailing guests. And so they went ahead and I don't think that they should be held to it because it doesn't say this. So they went ahead and made their new reservation. I got it transferred over to me just that fast. They did it Sunday. I got it Monday. And so I call up, and I called up yesterday, and they said, you know what? I got the nicest guy on the phone. He said, call me back when you've got access to that second booking. We'll call resolutions. They'll get it all worked out so that they can have that extra $300 on their new booking. This happens all the time, no problem. And I said, thank you very much. And then I found out that later in the evening, I got access to that booking. So I called back this morning and explained the situation, that I had spoken with someone. This is what they said. Here was what we were going to do. And by the way, we've done this before. It's not new that they have to do it this way. And so she's like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. You cannot have that deposit. And I said, but it says that there's just a change fee of $100 a person for the new ship and sail date. No, they're not honoring that. I asked her to transfer me to resolutions. Could we please get them on the line, get some help? No. And I said, well, you're the only person that's ever told me no about this. I'm going to try calling back. And she was really not very nice. Between the two agents I spoke with today, I have been argued with more today than I have been since I had a child in high school. And they actually were more respectful because they knew they would get in trouble if they were not respectful to me. So anyway, so I called back again. I was busy with some other things in between. I called back again, and the person says the same thing. And I said, you know what? I talked to a gentleman last night, and he said that we could get resolutions involved. Could we please talk to them and do it? No, that deposit's non-refundable. We're not doing anything with it. And I said, I had this experience not very long ago. It's been within the last month. They took care of it. No trouble. Nope, we don't do that anymore. I told him what was on the invoice. He doesn't know why the invoice reads like that, he says. And so I have found that I am really disappointed. I feel really bad. And I just feel like I should tell you this so that you don't go into something expecting any different than what you're going to get. That whole deal of changing your ship and sail date for $100 change, if you want to hope to do that, you got to keep the same booking. And I would still keep my fingers crossed because I'm not convinced that they would do it, because when I asked him today, I said, well, do we need to change this booking to that ship and sail date? He's like, no, you still don't get to keep that deposit. And so I just wanted to tell you this because I feel like it's partly my job to let you know what's going on. I really invite all of you to share your experiences in the comments. I'm not throwing Celebrity out with the bathwater, but I am really, really disappointed today. And I just want you to be aware of it. Don't expect to change your ship and sail date. Don't expect to be able to do it just for $100 person change fee, because they aren't honoring that right now. I don't know if they're going to in the future. but I feel like I wanted to keep you up to date on that. I do know I am going to add, and this goes for all the cruise lines, the major cruise lines that had to borrow so much money during COVID. I understand that they've got a lot of debt repayment, and for any of us who so naively think that maybe they're done paying that back, they're not. When the restart happened again, none of these cruise lines were under billions of dollars in debt. And so they've got a long ways to go before they repay all this. And I feel like I understand when they add packages that cost $450 for the Love Boat cruise. I understand when they raise, gratuities on things. I understand that some things are in the course of business, some things are done to get more revenue to be able to pay that back. But I really feel like it's very important to keep the customer first, to make sure that your guests are what you're looking at when you're making all of your decisions. So like I said, I'm looking forward to reading what you've got to say in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed around here, will you please subscribe? Would love to have you with us. I'm not always so passionate in my videos, as Gordon said, but I feel like it's important to talk about the things that are fun as well as the things that are hard. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.